Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart is such a stunning title for the PS5. The characters are iconic,
yes,
the gameplay is explosive, and the visuals are jaw-dropping. And it feels like that's what most of the talk is about. That last point. How finally, this is what it truly feels like to play a Pixar movie. And rightfully so, I mean, just look at this game. But more than just feeling like a Pixar movie in looks alone, Rift Apart has the heart of a Pixar movie too. These characters and the journeys they go through have a ton of heart and emotional weight behind them. And look, I'm not saying this is the Citizen Kane of video game storytelling here. Ratchet & Clank is, through and through, a whimsical, kid-friendly, fun, destructive romp. But beneath the breezy narrative and bombastic explosions, there's an underlying heartfelt message here.
Sorry.
And that message is this: that it's okay to venture into the unknown, to leave your comfort zone and dare to try new things, to risk the safety of an easy life in favor of an even better one. And coming to terms with this message is the internal journey that all of our heroes go through, in their own unique ways.
Right now.
Let's start with Ratchet. Ratchet's internal journey is centered around a dilemma that he's been faced with through most of the franchise post the PlayStation 2, confronting his Lombax heritage. Ratchet's afraid to leave behind the life he's built and venture into the unknown to track down the Lombaxes. He's hesitant, even with support.
No, pal,
Ratchet's reluctance to face the Lombaxes is twofold. One, they might not be how he's imagined them, and vice versa.
What if they're not what I expected? What if I'm not what they expected?
And two, he doesn't want to risk losing the good and comfortable life he's already got in this dimension.
I have a good life in my dimension, Kit, and I don't want to risk it.
Ratchet is scared of the unknown, the fear of unexpected reactions, and the risk of abandoning comfort. Until he's spent enough time with Rivet and Kit. Meeting another Lombax in Rivet, albeit it is him still.
Wait, what makes you so sure you're not me?
And forming a friendship with Kit, Ratchet comes to realize that, although the unknown is risky and scary, it also holds the potential for good.
But without it, we would have never met Rivet or Kit. I think that means something.
If Ratchet never left his dimension and ventured into the unknown, he would have never met Rivet and Kit. The unknown could hold trouble, but it can hold a lot of good too. And with this newfound courage, Ratchet dares to leave behind all he knows and journey forth to find the missing Lombaxes.
How would you two feel about making a pit stop on the way?
And it wouldn't have been possible without the encouragement from Clank. And while Clank's internal journey is less grand than Ratchet's, he's still got his own comfort zone to leave.
Greetings! Welcome! How did you get in here?
Where exactly is, here?
After the commotion with the Dimensionator ripping time and space asunder and nearly destroying all of creation, Clank is a little more than hesitant when faced with the possibility of change.
Oh dear.
If the Dimensionator has caused this much trouble, maybe he shouldn't risk trying new things.
Perhaps it is because of me that the dimensions are falling apart.
But after journeying through dimensional anomalies, gaining confidence in his abilities, and learning how to fix the dimensions, Clank is more than ready to leave his comfort zone. He even applies his newfound self-confidence when improvising a fix for the Fixer.
I am fixed!
What are you doing?
Improvising.
Clank leaves behind the comfort of overanalysis and dares to try new things in order to help his friends, and in so doing, regains the confidence needed in order to venture forth with Ratchet and look for the missing Lombaxes. This courage to leave behind what you know and venture into the possibilities of the unknown is a theme that most rings true with our newcomers, Rivet and Kit, both of whom are afraid of leaving the safety net of their self-isolated lives. For Rivet, she has a huge problem with trusting others, especially robots.
Okay, so you were being honest.
As I have been saying, repeatedly.
On an ethical level, Rivet resents robots for tearing her galaxy apart, but on a personal level, she despises them for destroying her arm.
Oh, I apologize.
And while Rivet makes some progress in coming to trust and bond with Clank, she still ultimately feels best when separate from others.
Guess being on my own is just what I'm used to.
And this is a roadblock mirrored by Kit as well. When we first meet Kit, she's in a state of self-isolation with the monks on Savali. She feels like she's too dangerous for the greater world and opts to stay behind where the risk of hurting others is minimum.
I am here to keep everyone safe from me. And that is why I cannot come with you.
But after finding a companion in Ratchet, Kit starts to leave her comfort zone.
Yes, I will try.
At first, it's not easy for her, and she still fears for her future.
How are you not afraid of the future? With all of its unknowns.
But as they continue their journey together, Kit starts to face the unknowns that she fears. She becomes comfortable having left Savali, gains confidence with dimensional anomalies, and even dares to meet new people.
Sorry, Rivet, this is...
Kit, I have been looking forward to meeting you.
But even still, like Rivet, a part of her can't let go of her comfort zone.
So maybe this is just
Temporary.
For both Rivet and Kit, this roadblock is further magnified by the history they share. After discovering that Kit was the robot responsible for destroying Rivet's arm, it seems like both of their fears are fully realized. Kit is a danger, and Rivet was right not to trust working with others. When the going gets tough, both of them retreat in fear to their comfort zones.
Why do none of you understand? I am broken. I will always be broken.
fine. Go hide. We have a universe to save. Universes, whatever. I don't need a partner anyway.
Rivet is afraid to forgive Kit. It would mean forsaking her moral code and abandoning her worldview. And Kit is afraid to confront Rivet. It would mean forsaking the comfort of isolation and enduring hurt.
I am not a good partner.
But when the chips are down, when their lives are on the line and the fate of the universe is at stake, both Rivet and Kit dare to face their fears and branch into the unknown.
Kit! You were right. I cannot run away anymore.
I can't let you do this alone.
They may not know what the future holds or the risks it might entail, but they do know that they can't run away anymore. They reconcile their past, their identities, and venture forth into a new life.
Team? Team.
Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart is a truly heartfelt game. It's about the discomfort of leaving behind the safety of your comfort zone and daring to journey forth into the vast unknown, with all of its bad, but with all of its good too. Funnily enough, I think Captain Quantum puts it best.
The dimensions falling apart, the Emperor's all-powerful, and my life's in danger. Perfect time for a career change.
When everything you know is upended, you have no choice but to embrace the unknown. And what might be even more difficult, when you become stagnant and unfulfilled in your life, it's well worth the risk to try new things and dare to make a change for your future. And for a game about dimension hopping, I find it all very apt. There might be fear, hurt, and explosions, but there may also be new sights, companionship, and heroics. And you can't know without taking that leap.